Hello Internet, I'm HamsterBomb, and you guys are joining me for some more, and hopefully the last part of Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Or Windbreak, whatever I was actually using to describe this game. This, I can't wait to be done with this game. You have no idea. I, am hopping into the live stream lobby right now, by the way, for the record, just to make sure that I said that I did it. This, yes, Kim already?
I just need your phone.
You need my phone. Okay.
I'm doing stuff on there.
Lucky I wasn't actually recording anything.
I know. I was trying not to get you to say anything, but you mentioned me anyway.
My door's really loud, and then on top of that, she walks in and loudly goes, shh! But who knows what my mic heard. I've been messing with my microphone lately because it has actually been clipping during a lot of my recording. And I want to make sure that its levels are okay. I also want to make sure that my YouTube chat is functioning. So if you're in there right now, I can see you guys. I see your numbers there. Hey, Cameron, I wanted to make sure that everything was working okay before I moved on, because it has happened many times before where I just continue streaming and assume, oh, well, nobody's talking, even though there's like 20 people in the thing. And no, it's because I had to refresh my page, and I was just missing all the comments, so. Alright, let's do this as soon as my game is done installing again. Cameron, you knew this was coming. What's up with that? Anyway, let's hop in. I am so enticed by the idea that today I can take this game out of my system and never play it again. That sounds very, very delectable. Because honestly, this is going to be the last time I religiously play this series, because this is now showing a pattern after generations that they absolutely did not learn their lesson. In fact, they doubled down on everything that I thought was so wrong about that game, and they made things even worse. I will have, hopefully, my next Playing With Myself review, which the new one actually just went up this morning. Hopefully my next Playing With Myself review gets to be this game, and I will finish it by then, because I loathe this. I thought it would be just fine, at least better than Generations. It couldn't be that bad. It's actually, like, aiming to be worse than Generations. This game. 1, 0, 9, 2. Alright. Load this up. In my defense, I thought it was Friday. No, that was just a one-time thing last week where I streamed on Friday. Reason being was because we were taking the baby out places. I'm going to add this to our description so you guys can find this easier. Let's see. We have W. Is that a 0 or an O? I think it's a 0. It's skinny. H, T, H, S. Make sure you guys see that. Normally, for passcodes like that, people with brains who do programming make sure that you don't accidentally set it up. Oh, Brandon, welcome, already in. They don't accidentally set it up where you can make a mistake like that. Like, they exclude zeros and O's, I's, L's, things like that just from their passcodes so that this doesn't happen. But yeah, I genuinely am saying I will never play another Monster Hunter game again as long as this team is working on it, because they have just shown me they are completely inept at creating these games. And I have too many other things I want to play. There's too many good games coming out lately. I'm not touching any more of this crap. So this is going to be the last time. So let's have some fun playing some garbage. Guess my rules on spoilers are pointless now, but I'll be posting them anyway. Yes, the spoilers, By the way, for the record, since we are basically at endgame, I'm letting people wear endgame armor and weapons. Don't care anymore. Use your best stuff. Brandon, you're capped out in your master rank and hunter rank. Go for it. I don't care. The only rule, I guess, is just try not to directly spoil, like, something I would recognize that's in here. You know, like, I don't know. Dire Morales is, like, my favorite Elder Dragon. And I haven't seen him since 3 Ultimate. Like, if that was the thing... Well, he's not going to be in here because there's no swimming, but even if he was, they screwed him up because there is no swimming. But still. Obviously, just try and avoid that, but for the most part, use your best stuff that you got. It's all good. Anyway, left that up for long enough. Cameron, Nice to meet you, Brandon. I believe we've met before. Anyway, let's take a quick gander over here. I was trying to get a time where I could stream on Discord with you guys to like finish up a little bit of this kind of stuff, like a couple key quests, the ellipsy things, but I never had the time. So here we are. We're just gonna jump right in and do whatever we can. Ugh, seriously. Well, Chameleos, I fought the least of these because he was, weirdly enough, not brought into the world, even though I expect these three to all go together all the time. So, we're gonna get ready and try and fight these guys. Oh, does my armor go up another rank after that last fight we did in the last episode? I'm not sure. Stream, whatever. Alright, so I'm just gonna reiterate what Cameron's got to say here. We're on our last stream of this game, but our rules for spoilers will still apply. Keep them to yourselves. Any offenses will result in a warning, followed by a timeout, then a ban. We're serious about this stuff. I clearly am already reaching for things to enjoy about this game. Don't take what little there is left from me. Please. Alright. Especially if you want me to enjoy it, you know. Oh yeah, and wear layered over your endgame gear. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, just wear layered over your endgame stuff, just so that I don't spoil. On the off chance Hamster wants to fight a few endgame monsters. Yeah, we don't know. It's very unlikely, but it's possible. You never know. We're gonna try and upgrade my armor, because I think it's possible. Oh, no, I'm sorry, I chose Forge. We want Upgrade. Looks like it is not an option. We have already maxed what we've got. And it's all Rarity 9, I think. Where are my arms? Down here. Okay, so I did make Dracula. God, I hate that so much. I wish you'd never told me that, guys. God, it's so cringy. I can't. Anyway, let's try and load up on some crap real quick. Cameron, just let me know about how long is it going to take for you. I want to know if I should wait or we should just go murder Chameleos really quick. I'm going to restock. Well, granted, people are allowed to join mid-fight anyway, so let's go for it. You are allowed to use endgame gear now, but again, wear layered. Spoiling endgame will result in a kick from the lobby, and you will be prohibited from joining the rest of the stream, says Cameron, and I 100% assert he's the mod. He's the muscle behind the scenes. He will get you. Oh, they added Shigaru to this. Weird. Like, he was considered a spoiler, but not the other stuff? Like, grabbing that bitterbug is always there. Out here today, we've got, well, might as well grab two. Oh, what was his name? Espinos? And, Toby Kadachi? He's in this game, right? Is that Toby Kadachi? Or is that, the wolf thing? It's leaning backwards, so I wouldn't think it is. I don't know, their icons are, ugh. Ugh. So he's not sleeping this time. I thought he always slept, or is he supposed to be like an invader now? Weird. Man, I miss tracking monsters. What's up with that? Is he gonna be mad at me or something if I come over here? Considering how much we had to bash his skull in last time, I'm surprised he's even moving. Like, acknowledging I exist. Oh, he just doesn't. Okay, yeah. What are you looking around for? Like, I hope nobody comes to show up and stop me doing this old animation that doesn't really make sense. For his lore. God, I hate these stupid bugs. This better be the last one today. 50% done, go ahead. Oh my goodness. Cameron. Also, someone spoils in the chat while the other monster in hunt. You will instantly be timed out. Not even just spoiled. We've had a lot of, just really nasty trolls, man. Like, it's just some of the worst people in the world are Monster Hunter fans. And of course, it's Gold Crown Large. Looks like Brandon's bringing the other weapons, I mean, monsters to the fight. Still got him. Chameleos. Whoa. Oh yeah, he's got some really annoying moves. It's been a long time since I fought this guy. I mean, I know we fought one previously. Oh, wow. Did like 5,000, another set of thousands? Holy crap. The mounting in this game is just stupid. And people who, like, say, like, oh, well, clearly, why are you mounting so much? It's broken in this game. Shouldn't you... Oh, God. The absolute bonkerness, the bonkrosity that I get from the imbeciles who defend this game religiously. I don't understand, you guys. They implement a feature in the game. Use it. Oh. I'm now finally hearing his music, and it's freaking ruined. Oh. This is terrible! I'm like, I didn't hear it before. Oh, this is so bad. It's all that stupid... He used to have... Honestly, is one of my favorite themes in the series. And this is a terrible rendition of it. Ugh. And here's Toby. Got another monster / weapon. Do I even want to? Yeah, let Brandon do it. Just let them run into each other. God. Chameleos, fine hide. As of last stream, we had some very trolly confrontational behavior from other people. Yes. People in this fandom are awful. Just saying. This game used to be, like... Well, it used to be niche. And now, like, God, the fan base over the past several years has gotten so unbelievably toxic. It's another reason why I'm like, I don't even want to play these games for you guys anymore. Just because of how bad the fan base is. Like, the games go downhill, and then the fan base becomes just, like, so gatekeepy and, just toxic in general. Gross. So yeah, not a fan. It's like, I don't want to be a part of this. All this crap you guys are into. It's like, people are allowed to have opinions. It's like, I listen to your guys' opinions, even if I, like, disagree with them, I'll still, like, respect you as a human being. That seems to be where the divide is. Just says a lot more about you than it says about me. Is he falling down, or... How? I was nowhere near that attack. Like, not even close. Bomb berries. And boom! Alright, let's kill this stupid thing. And, nope, never mind, he's out. Oh yeah, I have to sharpen a hammer. Man, if you gotta nerf the hammer a little bit to make it justifiable that you don't have to sharpen it, please. It's so silly that we have to do that. What is up with all that damage? Oh, hey, is that healing? Oh, cool. What is this thing? Oh, it's an escargot! That was a lot of poison, actually. Let's, Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to be taking my drugs. Totally forgot. Drink that. Well, I guess it's too late now. Come on! I wasn't even watching him. Take another one. Oh, God, this theme is so bad. I can't... Oh, they're ruining my boy! They're doing him dirty! Oh. I was hoping, you know, like, even you guys all inevitably say every time, it's the very, very end of the Monster Hunter game that makes it good. You have to wait till it gets good at the very, 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 very end. That's when it's worth playing. Alright, fine. But that's when... That's... In this one. Like, I can't imagine this game being so 10 out of 10 amazing at the very end that it would be worth all the hell that I had to go through to get to this point. Oh, right, it's Misty time. There he is. Did we break the horn or what? Because, that was very visible. Oh, whatever. Alright, I'll get to his nose. Get some boom booms. There we go. Yeah, bass rise music for you. Yep. This sounds terrible. like, terrible. I was kind of hoping, like, at least there should be, like, one segment of this game where I'm like, alright, it's not all terrible. The music is great. No, almost at every single remaster they've done of every one of these tracks, I'm like, what have they done? Like, Zenogres and God, Chameleos, this is terrible. Oh, come on. I leapt right into that one. Can we stop with the poison? It's the noxious poison, too. It's the bad stuff. Oh my god. Yeah, that's the move you want to get away from. Oh, never mind. He stopped. That was quick. I'm also a little sleep deprived today. I have not been able to get a lot of rest lately. So if I'm extra cranky, that is why. That's the move that steals your items. Well, at least it used to. I don't know what it does now. Some things I am okay with, but most I can't forgive. Yeah, that's a better way to say it. It's not like I universally hate all of them. Which, of course, is what the nincompoops who like to consider me the Monster Hunter Antichrist are. Those same people I likely got into the series in the first place, by the way. Did he not finish drinking that? Come on. Pack it in your tummy. Alright. We're out of here. What? What are you carving? Okay. Let's eat up. And, sharpen, which I should be doing on the dog. Okay. Oh, well, big dragon flew away because this place looks dangerous, I guess. Touch the dumb bugs! Birds, whatever they are. They act more like bugs. Kind of like a hummingbird. Ugh. I'm telling you, I'm not feeling the best. I've got really bad, Whoa! Wasn't expecting that to happen. Allergies. God, this theme is so bad. I can't get over it. Really don't like Zenogre's and Teostra's themes in this. Yeah, those were notably like the ones that were really bothering me, but this might be the worst. Because it was one of my favorite themes. Zenogre's was really great, too. Originally. The chorus is just grossly ruining it. And I mean grossly. Oh, no. This part. Ugh. Ugh. God, I can't. They nerfed a lot of the music in this game. So many monsters lose their instruments for the sake of a really out-of-place chanting. That is really it. Yeah, it's like... Zenogre used to have, like, that crazy, like, electric twang to his theme. You know, and, Chameleos had that indescribable jungle beat. I'm not a musician. But, man, it sounded great. The Freedom Unite rendition is amazing. And then, yeah. Everything sounds really samey. There, that's not even opinionated. That's just facts. I want to make sure that I'm saying things that are just objective, but it's hard to when the entire medium itself is, you know, based on your arbitrary opinion of things. And what you hold dear. How did he go invisible when we already broke his horn? Oh, come on! Yeah, this just grinds the fight to a halt, but he always did this. That move sucks that he's doing over there. Nargacuga, Mizutsune, and Rajang are the three worst in my opinion. Rajang was awful. I forgot that one too. Like, I loved his original music. It's so intimidating and frightening. It's like... How do you describe... What was I sliding up? It's like this, off-rhythm jungle beat that's just... It messes with you. It's freaky. I guess you could use a wire bug or something to get over that. I'm expecting him to, like, blast this away. There he goes. What are you sliding on? Always forgot about his wings. Do you plan on getting Metal Gear Solid games for the Switch? Could be an interesting series to live. I've already played all of them on my channel. And I played the PS3 Legacy Collection port of most of them on here with you. And the Switch version is a not as good version of those games. So, not really. I've not heard good things about those ports. I've heard a lot of people modding the game to fix it. But, you know. Konami is mostly in it for the cash. They're really not to be trusted with quality at all anymore. So, that's why I don't have my hopes up for Metal Gear Delta. By the way. If we're going to call it that. Better than saying Metal Gear Solid 3. Metal Gear Solid Delta is probably what it's supposed to be called. It somewhat fits for Mizutsune. Same for Nagakuga. Rajang, no. That's the thing. It just doesn't fit for everything, and that's what they're doing here. Ooh, can I get that buff in time? And then what's that? A red wire bug. I don't even remember what that does. I'm supposed to yump and spank. My spank. This is my spanky tool. Yeah, that's right. Spanky tool. He tries to go invisible, but you can still see him. Basically allows you to continuously target him. Right, I know. I played Freedom Unite. I also played, he was in 4 Ultimate next, I think. Which actually, is this... Well, and Generations. I was going to say, like, this can't be his 3rd outing. I fought so many Chameleos. That's probably why. Generations, like... Ugh. Yeah! That was close. Obtained red pollen. Whatever the heck that is, I don't care. I never noticed that was a sliding point. Shouldn't be. Oh, come on! Oh, I got away. That was good. Like, this little incline here was more than what we just saw previously. And I didn't slide. The sliding, it's just random. I prefer what they did in 4 Ultimate, like instead of sliding, give me little ledges that I can jump off of, so it's very obvious when it happens and when it doesn't, you know? Whoa! Oh, there goes my charge. Whoa. The only one I know that works for me is Basil. That kind of makes sense. So yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. It's a situational kind of thing, like, having the chanting chorus, it works for some monsters. It does not work for all of them. I guess I'm in here now. Oh, what's this? Seriously, what is this? Have I been in here? Is this really just for this one thing? Alright, let's drink up. Kind of needed a moment anyway. Oh, no, it keeps going. I think we've been in here. Yo, is he being stupid? Into the wall? Okay. When you go dink and bounce off against a monster and they still flinch in agony. Oh, please don't. There we go. Please, none of this, Cammy. Bam. Bam, 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 bam. I gotta take my drugs next time. I'm gonna try and carve over here so I don't pick up those eggs afterward. It is why I like Sunbreak's renditions a lot better than they don't do that, whatever Rise does. It's mostly surprisingly faithful remasters. Mostly? Is it though? Because that's what I'm complaining about this one. Sad that he doesn't steal items anymore. I heard that he does. I think I was Squad Fam saying that he does when he was back in previously. He's since been very busy with school, by the way. Teostra is one of the ones I'd say it works for. See, I wasn't a huge fan of Teostra's theme to begin with, and it already kind of sounded like that, so... I guess. I would rather it just not happen. Oh, man, I forgot my water. And Kim took my phone, so I guess there goes my water today. My god, you bonked his toe. He thought it hurt so hard that he fell backwards and squirmed on the floor. Well, we only got 1 Elder Dragon Blood. That's not good. We want Elder Dragon Bones and Pure Dragon Bloods. It's gonna help us make just generally good stuff. You use it all the time. Chameleos was a Base Rise remix. Okay, see, I don't remember. Oh yeah, we did fight him already, so I guess that makes sense. But yeah, that music was just disgusting. There's a sale going on at the Market and Guild Store. Yeah. Alright, that's nice. So, debating. What did I need that stuff for? I know I needed it. Well, it's clearly not going to be for my armor. I think it was for crafting armor. I don't know if I would actually want any of that stuff. Bloodlust and Coalescence. I don't even know what Bloodlust is. What is that? Skill info. The effects of the Frenzy Virus change. Health is gradually reduced, but you gain variety effect. No, that's pretty lame. Critical element, also kind of lame. For what I'm using. Chameleos Blessing. Yeah, I'm not even going to care. Because I don't have enough stuff to build it. Whatever. One of our weapons, I know we needed this. Oh, weapons, of course. What am I thinking? Forge upgrade weapon. Hammer. Right, because you have to go through... Ugh. I hate this menu. This is so bad. Okay, so, we were trying to build a longsword? Maybe it was a longsword. Because I think, in terms of hammers, we just have, oh, what's his face? What is his name? Magma Marshmallow. There we are. Alright, so. Yes, it does get better. Hey, check it out. I wonder what changed. Whatever. There you go. Make me strang. Sure, just take 5 of them. Mm-hmm. Shigaru's theme is a bit of an example. Sunbreak gets onto the monster themes, which can be hit or miss. Yeah, Shigaru's is one of my favorite themes as well, so, like, 10 minutes left. Gross. Gross. I guess I'm gonna try one more. Let's see here. Longsword, right? It's the only other thing I was using. Kimura tree, was I doing this? I don't think so. Longsword tree. Yeah, it was that generic thing. And it does get better with a twisted stout horn. That is, I believe, Diablos' rare. It's not going to be as good as our hammer right now, though. I was trying to make, like, a poison one? Was I? Oh, shut up. My God. I'm trying to read here, lady. So my game's done installing. Yep. Cameron, is, being a sweet little dear and, helping me through this game that we both loathe. And only, doing so after uninstalling the game at any moment he doesn't absolutely have to play it. Seriously, what was the was it just called Poison Tree or something like that? Do we have? Yeah, here it is. So, oh yeah, Deadly Poison Sacks and the Nargacuga Cut Wings. And it doesn't even get the next 2 tiers, so it's probably not worth our time. The, I think it was the Rathian one was actually a lot better, and I think or it was Ice. I don't remember, but it was another one of these trees I started, and I can't see what it is, because this menu is just freaking horrible. Yeah, and now we're back at the top. Do I have list? Can I see it like this? No. Oh, wait, yeah, this is right. Why do they have the tree, then? God, the user interface in this is so bad. The hammer can absolutely take you through the rest of the game. I figure it probably will. I just like having an option for, like, reaching higher, you know what I mean? But I guess we have a wire bug, so it really doesn't matter. I was bringing myself through Gen U, fought a Gravios with Aerial Greatsword, then immediately fought Valstrax after. Should be fine, right? Aerial Greatsword, Valstrax, not a problem. I think I did Aerial Greatsword quite a bit. It's actually really, from what I remember, it was really helpful because, like, you dodge roll into the monster, and then you leap off of them and just do like a full charge in the air, and you just spam that the whole fight. Oh, wait a minute. This is just showing the Kimura blade. What am I looking at then? Oh no, is this everything? This is Forge Weapon. Oh my goodness. Never mind, this is an upgrade list? Yes, this should be specifically just the crap that I own. What's Champion Longsword even mean? Whatever, I need a Twisted Stout Horn for that. I was making an ice one and I need Lagombi crap. And, yeah, I wish I could see, like, all my weapons side by side. You know, like, the old user interface. Just show me my items, my weapons in the box, so I can go back and forth and gauge stuff. I always did like the small amount of iframes at the beginning of an aerial vault. Yeah. Very cheesy. I would use that to dodge attacks, too. Alright, you little twerp. Oh, forgot about that whole aspect of the game. Let's see here. Large monsters, drop materials, and, hunting helpers. What's a hunt? I don't even care what that is. So 3 mushrooms. Sweet. Alright. Consider it done. Kush or Teostra. They're both frustrating, but honestly, Kushala Daora is going to take a little more blast than Teostra will. They both take the same amount of money, so whatever, let's just fight Kush. Teostra's really frustrating. DK Renegade, welcome to the stream! I am hoping today is going to be that wonderful day that I can finally say I never have to play this game again. I have the case here and ready, because as soon as we're done, I am popping that sucker out, and in the case it goes, and I'm tossing it across the room. No more. I will say, if you want to make a poison longsword, there are 2 very powerful options early into post-game. As soon as we get post-game, though, I'm done. Like, I'm gonna look at the quest list and be like, ah, that's nice. If there's a monster I particularly want to fight, maybe. But very, very unlikely that that happens. So, as I mentioned, my throat is kind of, like, messed up today. I didn't get much sleep, and I left my water downstairs. So I'm gonna run and grab that really quick, because it will help me stream longer. Also, the air is very dry, and I can already feel I'm gonna get hoarse quickly, and I need to make sure I can finish the stream. I'll say if you want to make a Garon and Shigaru are pretty cool in this game, but the only problem is that Gore's unique flinch was turned into the same stupid topple of the important monsters in this game. Yeah. Nah, throw it outside like a frisbee. Be like mad after finishing Generations, take the game out of the DS and just toss it across the room. He did it while we were still mid-connection, too. I just zoom in on his face cam doing that in the background. That was great. Yeah. Anyway. I'll be right back. Gotta get some water. Oh boy. Boink. Oh! That sounded weird. Squishy. His face was amazing. Oh, he was so happy when he ripped that out. I just heard a weird chuckle. Brandon's lamenting. I'm sorry, Brandon. Oh, you want to touch butts? Is that what this is? You want to touch butts? How we touch butts? Hold on. I'm gonna touch butts. Oh, darn it, I moved myself on accident. I'm trying to touch butts. Oh, well. I tried. I tried to touch butts. Wait. Yeah, but for those, wait, hold on, what? Aren't some of the post-game monsters locked behind master rank as well? They are, but he can join them as long as he is master rank 10. I care so little. Anyway, guess we're not doing touch butts. Let's go kill him. Right, you guys can just post him. I figured you could. I just really don't care. I'd say there are definitely some post-game monsters that are worth investigating, but Sunbreak is one of the worst endgames ever. What? It was the only thing I was, like, looking forward to. Like, alright, this has to get better, right? I was told they only put the good stuff here. Ooh, look at my sharpness! Look at that! Did I not eat or something? Oh, right, you get, like, no buff from eating anymore. It's all from the stupid birds. There's a Barioth down there, and, Somnacanth. We're heading... Actually, it's interesting. It's 2 large monsters at the same time, with an Elder Dragon. That couldn't happen in World. Like, you would know an Elder Dragon was spawning because of, God, that frickin' noise. Because 2 monsters would despawn. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Stupid fish. Oh wait, that's not the way forward. Man, I hate this aspect of the game. No, there's one element of endgame he will despise. God. Well, I know at this point you're all basically in it just to watch my reaction to something that has pissed you off previously. Sharing in each other's frustration is part of a way we cope. And trying to deny another person's frustration or pretend that it doesn't exist or belittle it is something only a child would do. Just calling you out, trolls. Though it is entirely true. Where's Kush? Oh, there he is. Just gotta touch birds, because that's what Monster Hunter's all about now. Touching birds. And little spiders, which I don't even know what that one does. Touching bugs. Touching birds. God. I loathe it. I loathe it. And then I can just, like, change my trajectory mid-fall. Done installing, joining up. Alright, Cameron, help us. Let's kill this big, crooked metal dragon. Did he just, like, fart or something? What was that? Without spoiling apart from the new monsters, my motivation for playing Sunbreak almost completely died after the final boss. My motivation for playing Sunbreak ended the first stream we started Sunbreak. We had to stop for, like, 3 months. That really hurt. Because I'm dumb and I forgot to take my drugs again. Ah, more fishies. I got plenty of these anyway. And I'm getting free meal, who cares? Alright. Hammer time. Ugh, that effect. How come, like, they got the wet effect of water to look really nice, and then elemental blights on monsters looks awful? Really, that looks like an N64 effect on him. Oh, well. Oh, come on. See ya. I only milked the endgame dry just to prove a point. You know, I did that for generations, and I don't have that in me anymore. You know, like, I'm a dad. I have so little time to actually, like, play games just for myself. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Also, there's just no way for these people to, like, actually learn their lesson. The developers, I mean. We're gonna continuously get Monster Hunter games like this as long as they think people are enjoying it. What the hell? You just spawned that? That looked so weird. And a boosh. Wait, is he doing dragon? Has he always done dragon? For some reason, I don't remember him ever doing dragon. You know, I feel like a hammer should never have sharpness. In general. Like, obviously, like, sharpening a hammer makes no sense. But, like, think about... How does my hammer get weaker? You know, because I dulled the edge of it? You know, like... What if hammer, instead, completely forgoes the sharpness gauge, and as an upside, does not need to sharpen at all. However, it will never actually improve. It's like consistently the same level of sharpness, right? Like, in-game. So maybe like certain places on a monster could just be designated like, this is the spot where you'll be deflected no matter what, and this is the part where you won't. There we go. That way, like, actual skills would matter with hammer more so than sharpening it. And it would make much more sense. Man, what is going on here? Poor little thing. You gotta remember, the greatest weapon in this game is the other monsters. And then they run away. That's the thing. This is the worst coding in the game, in my opinion. Because it's encouraging us to do what we just did. Exploit and just destroy the heck out of these things. Which is fine for this point in the game. I just want it over. Look at that thing I did. Bam. Oh yeah, Kushala is lame in Rise. This guy was stuff. If this guy was stuff from other monsters. Yep. That helps. I'm gonna try and read your comments and catch up. Gonna catch up in mustard. Boosh! Fatherhood is absolutely more based than video games. Yeah. Especially a video game that you're playing solely because of the title and not because you think you would enjoy this one. Think of the first Monster Hunter game you played. You played it because you looked at the content of it and you went, that looks really fun, I want to give that a try. You didn't look at Rise and think that. You did it because it was called Monster Hunter. More than likely. Unless it is your first one. That's why I'm here, at least. Though, I played the demo. I hated it. And, after that, decided, you know, I'm just gonna ignore this one because I have too much to do. You know, I'm a very busy dad. Taking care of my, wonderful baby girl. Got too many other things to do. I honestly have more fun playing hide and seek with a 2-year-old. And all sorts of other silly little games that we play. And I'm not saying that to put this game down. I'm saying, when's the last time you actually played hide and seek with a 2-year-old? It's a lot of fun. It genuinely is. Also, she's enjoying herself. I don't want to just, like, play games and make her watch me. Especially some extremely grindy game such as this. That does not respect my time. No. This is not as grindy as Generations was. So far. It has the potential of being that. Did I boosh him? Yep. Nobody attack me. Bam, bam, bam. Get him stun diddles. Takes so long to break anything. Gosh, my throat. Did not feel good. So by the way, last night, I was up actually kind of late. I shouldn't have been. My fault. But, I was playing a game demo for Cult of the Lamb. It's, like, neither of the two genres it's combining are my thing at all. which is basically roguelikes and management. Kind of, how do I describe specifically what that is? It's like ActRaiser or Sim City kind of thing. God. ActRaiser was honestly the first thing I thought of when I saw of Cult of the Lamb. Cult of the Lamb is really an ActRaiser game. Which is interesting, but I really don't like randomly generated levels. I think level design is far more engaging when it's deliberate. You'll pick that up, that aspect of me, by watching the Super Metroid experience. That's a very deliberately designed game. It's genius. I was also writing the script for that yesterday. See, like, the only time I can actually play games for myself, like I was saying with Cult of the Lamb, I have to do when everyone else goes to sleep. Kim works early in the morning, and I have to get up for the baby in the morning. So the only time I really get to actually, like, play a game for myself, especially something, you know, that looks like Cult of the Lamb, I have to play very late at night. The game's really glitchy, too. Like, I was playing it on Switch, obviously, and it almost crashed on just booting. Like, no joke, the Devolver Digital logo didn't even, like, finish loading, and it just broke. Yeah. I don't know if I would recommend it. It's, like, more so trying to focus on being as crude and offensive as possible as per the requirement for a Devolver Digital game. Which is whatever, but, like, gameplay itself is very samey and grindy. That's the idea, but, I gave it a few hours. Oh, that's the wrong monster. And I should sharpen. Really? Where are you going? Oh, I should probably cut these stupid things. Right, they give you stamina use down. That helps a ton. And here we go, using the monster's ammunition. Did it run into me? Looked like he did. Oh, yeah. Oh, fun little things. I also said I was writing the Super Metroid experience. Chapter 4, so far, and I am not done with the script yet, is already longer than the first 3 chapters combined. It's probably the longest stretch of the game that I have segmented in chapter form. There's no good, like, happy in-between, like, segmenting it. I knew it was going to be a little beefy, but I didn't think it was going to be this big. It's mostly because we have access to so much. Ooh, ooh, give me some fish. Get a little fish. Didn't realize that was even an attack. You did it in 4 Ultimate, but it was very rare. Rise, he does it all the time. Does what? I regret wasting my time on getting all the guild award cards for both Rise and Sunbreak. Could have played way better games. Yeah, it actually reminds me of something I said in the Hitbox episode on managing your video game backlogs and time in general. So, one thing, like a little thought experiment I mentioned in that. Imagine you have a stack of Post-it notes like this. I got one right here, okay? You have a stack of Post-it notes. Each Post-it note represents 1 hour, okay? 1 hour. You could choose then to lay out all of your games in front of you. Do you then put all of your games, like all your Post-it note hours, onto one game? Or do you want to spread it out and complete a bunch of stuff? And it helps you get an idea, like visually see the time that it will take you to get all of your awards or 100% all the quests or something in a Monster Hunter game. Versus, say, downloading and beating Ghost Trick takes 12 hours. Beating the whole game. Just a random example of a great game that just got remastered lately. I'm just saying anything, whatever you're interested in. Just start, like, laying out the Post-it notes and just, like, visualize that for yourself. And you'll realize very quickly This is not worth your time. It's designed to grind forever. The gem was a rare 7. Oh, because his actual rare is the rank above that. It's a mantle, I think. Whatever. Alright, so we should have just gotten our urgent. I'm going to try and get to the next comments. Kushala's lame and Rise all they did for this guy was get some stuff from other monsters. I think he did it for Ultimate. He does it all the time. Remember when Elder Dragons were special? Now they're not as much as punch bags as the other monsters of the game. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's why I prefer there only being like 3 max in a Monster Hunter game. Recent Monster Hunter games, everything feels like a punching bag, honestly. Yep. Got the high rank rare too. Here you are, gathering at the Citadel. Citadel again, the place is cursed. Oh, I didn't mean. Please forgive me, Admiral. I've insulted your home. I don't know, maybe cursed by the Archdemon of the Abyss. Archdemon of the Abyss? Heard of that before? It's an old legend in the kingdom. It tells of a demon deep underground, lying in wait when people's hearts are filled with darkness. It will surface. Oh my god. Admiral is not just a bedtime story. I mean, I know as the one who first mentioned the whole curse idea, but I didn't mean this is... Are they actually doing a mummy? Oh my god. The Universal Monster thing has to stop. Like, that was... Oh, god. So bad, man. Third gen was my first gen, so I was completely confused when I saw Kushala in a gameplay video. Didn't know small elders existed. Yeah, I guess elders in 3 would have been Cedius, Dire Morales, other than Goldbeard. There was more, wasn't there? Jean Moran. Yeah, so they were gargantuan. Yeah. Is this supposed to be European? It feels very Japanese. What do you mean? Oh, just their dialogue? Oh, of course. Very important story stuff coming up very soon. I'm trying to pay attention. Citadel report back with Kiri. You're doing looks like the mission is too careful there. Anything can happen. Yep, sure, whatever. Oh no, the Citadel. I guess these pickup box is full. That's over here, I think. No. Yes. This one? Take. God, I hate the menus. Okay. There you go. Do it again. Just take a... I don't know. Sure. Okay. And I still have a locked submarine. It's amazing. Anyway, oh, meow, 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 meow scenarios. Oh, they're not even going anywhere? That's strange. Man, they never fight anything useful. Ooh, the Stouthorn, if they could somehow get it, would be amazing, but I don't think they can. Let's try anyway. And, take a X. Yeah. Do a thing, guys. Alright. Anyway, looks like we're gonna do whatever this urgent is. Elatrion. Elatrion. Forgot about Elatrion. So, Elatrion would have been the smallest one. And yeah, Elatrion is, a big deal. He's like... See, that's when I fought Elatrion, I was thinking like, oh my gosh, Kushala Daora, like there's other monsters like this. I was in the same boat. I started with 3 and 3 Ultimate. Though I had played Freedom Unite beforehand, I never got that deep into it. Well, like, on my own file I didn't. I played with a friend who, like, let me play farther on his file just a bit and, like, fight some other monsters. I think I did fight a Chameleos and a Tigrex and a few other things, but, like, I couldn't stand the controls. So, once it was on the Wii and 3DS, I was back in. But yeah, like, you fight a Elatrion and you think, oh my gosh, Kushala Daora looks just like him. I'm sure he's just as scary. Not even close. The description of the Archdemon of the Abyss is what I meant. What? Oh, yeah. Well, all of it in general, this is, like, obviously coming from a very Japanese perspective. Doing as little research as possible. Yeah. It is a shame. Here's my dog's butthole, by the way. Oh my gosh, he actually has a butthole. You see that? He's got an actual butthole. See his butthole, guys? See the texture of my dog's butthole? He's embarrassed. He tried to turn, but hold on. I'm going to show you that butthole again. Right there, next to the word pepper. He's trying to scoot out of the way, but there's totally a butthole there. See that butthole? This is Monster Hunter Rise. See him? Yeah, wag that butthole. Remember when I... Oh, yeah, get nice and close. Nice and close. Drop a nice steamy stinker on everyone. Good job. Good boy. You know what? Let's just dance and figure out what she wants us to do after this. Assuming I have to film this. Is this an urgent? Let's talk to her anyway. Admiral Gallus informed me that the Chameleos gathered at the Citadel was very managed to find a new host, but can't they even do that? Can you adapt the new host? There you go, confusing yourself. Oh my god, shut up! They have struggled so hard to make a lovable quest-giving character since the Guildmarm, and they have failed every time. Handler was probably the worst failure. Oh. It's just a Luna Garon? Is that his icon color? Did he look like that before? Yep. It's just a Luna Garon. Well, if that's the case, never mind. We don't need to film this. I don't think we need to film it. Right? If we do, I'll just, like, throw on the video in the middle of the thing. Because it seems to me like we're just killing a Luna Garon. Remember when I saw Shigar for the first time back on which child self-thought, what's this game Cedius? Well, wait, this game Cedius looks lame. Anyway, Shigar is my favorite elder. This is not just a Luna Garon. No new monster, but the quest is special. Alex definitely needed to film this one. Just normal Luna Garon. It's a plain Luna Garon, but yeah. Okay, I'm not getting any... let's have a bit of a vote quickly. I see we got like 12 of you guys. Vote right now to film or not to film. Because I can still like throw the video on later. Like, if something happens after it dies. I don't want to film the whole fight. Right. I can just film as we kill it, if that's what it is. Because Brandon seems pretty convinced. Brandon says yes. Yeah, I already know. Gajira says I need to film it. I just enter the map and make a call then. Okay, it's still just Luna Garon, but it's a premonition of what you'll see in Endgame. Okay. Oh no, is it it's a tempered or a hyper frenzy or some other gimmick, isn't it? God. If that's the case, I think you're right. I should film it, because I'm probably going to rant about how much I hate it. Let's restock. Well, alright. You all win. Just in case. I can always delete it if I don't want it. Let's do a little dance. Make a little love. Morale boost. Why did it move? They moved Prance. Correct? Not quite. Lovely. Run around the map at the beginning is my advice, but also have your audio up. Alright. Well, we'll find out. Hello, Internet! I'm HamsterBomb, and you guys are joining me for another episode of Monster Hunter Rise Windbreak, and we are going to fight whatever my urgent is right now, and it is heading back to the Citadel, and there's a Luna Garon out here, and that's all they're telling me, so... the chat is making this out to sound like it's more than it is, and it's going to imply the rest of the post-game, so... If that tells me anything, it means there's going to be a rant coming. Either positive nor negative, we don't know yet. Hopefully it's something cool. I don't believe it. The Chameleos influence here? Wasn't it always here? This is where we fought, what's it called? He's the only one here. I have the bad feeling about this. Quick, let's find the Luna Garon. Don't sense any life here. What's going on? Hey. Yeah, all the other monsters are dead. It's kind of neat. Are they actually doing the thing I wanted them to do with corpses everywhere? Hey, did I call it? Oh my god, I called it! Hey! That is sweet. Oh, that is sweet. I called this. Oh, you can't even carve them? It's right there. Oh, it's lame. I totally called that. But still, hey, I think that they should have, like, been permanent additions to the map and, like, piled up. You know, as time went on. And actually piled up. Like, change the terrain. Yeah, it'd be too much for the engine, but boy, that'd be amazing. It would like, make you visually come to grips with what's happening here. Yeah, they're just little buggy bugs flying around a little Garon. At least this guy's kind of fun to fight. So, I wonder how they symbiotically not kill this one. Oh, I'm not used to the tracking on that move. And let's get some boom booms here. Oh, I need to take my druggy drugs. As any good hunter does. Hold up. For the sake of safety, always take your drugs, kids. Oh, please don't let YouTube demonetize this just because I said that in the first 30 seconds. I'm sorry, do not condone any drug use whatsoever except demon drugs and armor skins in the video game called Monster Hunter. Too late. Damage has been done. Well, he's just got a bunch of bugs around him, so if this is the new hyper/tempered/frenzy monster, whatever. Seems, honestly, even less than before. What did he get me with? Ice Blight? Actually, Ice Blight's really bad when I have a hammer. I might want to get rid of that. Oh, it's barely noticeable. Cool. Now do something interesting, big guy. Waiting for it. They might have new attacks. I might not even notice. No music, by the way. Oh, really? Yeah. Just like our lovely, what are the quest reward screens? Good indicator of a complete game. Wonderful level of polish, though I know they're trying. There's totally music. It's just like foreboding and quiet. I can definitely hear it. I just reviewed Resident Evil 4, and this sounds like most of that soundtrack. Actually, that soundtrack's pretty bopping. It's pretty good. But yeah, it sounds like a horror game, which is a good idea. Because if this game struggles with anything, it's making any, and I mean any of its monsters actually feel threatening. So, I'm all for it if that's what it's gonna do. So far, I think this is cool. And it has potential. But that's what makes me so disappointed in this game. It's not that it's a bad game, it's that it has so much missed potential. And squandered ideas. And yeah, there's definitely some Muzaks. Woo! That was close. They wanted this fight to be atmospheric, and they did pretty well. I think there should be like 10 times the amount of corpses. But still, at least they did my idea. I'll tell you mechanically, this is a completely normal Garon. Oh my god! I was waiting for him to do something interesting. Well, it'll probably happen after he dies. So, oh well. If we have to montage a bit to get to that point, we will, but honestly, it's not that important because these monsters die in like 5 minutes, and we had to fight elder dragons to get to this point, okay? Those were our key quests. Which we were even complaining in the chat. It's a bummer that elder dragons don't actually feel special anymore. As a good Jira fan pointed out, and I will parrot, They feel like punching bags, as do most of the monsters in these games. We must not let it get away. We need to vanquish it. Hey, he's got like a new color theme. Yeah. That's something. This thing would be so cool if it weren't for the stupid Universal Monsters thing. Like, I wish no one had ever told me of that so I could have lived in blissful ignorance. Oh, yeah. Nice. I was hoping more monsters would... Oh, God. What? How on earth am I alive? Whatever. Not gonna complain. Now, yeah. I'm gonna pop the Nullberry. Even though it's probably not necessary. Yeah, whoop! Oh, I was hoping to smash him backwards. That'd be great. Yoinks. Please, like, change the roar. That was one of the coolest parts about Frenzy monsters. Unironically, it was one of the coolest parts. They would, like, have really disturbing roars. And then Zinogre sounded adorable. Ow! Ow, ow! I don't know what they were thinking with that one. Boom! Be interesting if they actually sounded like they were in pain. These guys, because they really should be. I mean, aren't they kind of being controlled by parasites at this point? Whoa, do you see them skills that you've been waiting all game for me to do? I got flung in the air. Oh, God. I dodged it with my wire bug, and then I bonked him right on the noggin. This quest was kind of unnerving for me when it probably helps when I was solo. The situation is graver than I ever imagined. Is it, though? Is it, though? You must return to report. Oh, no! I don't know. I'm just not invested at all in this. Who's expecting dead silence for, the ending of this? That was an accident. Well, you know what? At least that was like the first bit of music that actually like added to the fight. You know, that's something that I was disappointed in. We were actually just fighting some other, Chameleos. I'd heard his music in here, and God, it's terrible. It's terrible. And like, his is one of my favorite themes in the entire series. And in this game, it's terrible. So music can do a lot to elevate a fight. So, or bring it down. And in this case, I think it was very good. There is a dead Zinogre in there, too. Didn't see him. But yeah, I think, this has promise, but... For being based on a European theme, this is the most Japanese thing I've ever heard. Why aren't they going for, like, humans? Dead silence! Every time! Alright, well. Gathering of the Curio. That was underwhelming, but that's kind of what I expected, you know. Hey, at least it wasn't like setting up, well, it could be setting up some new thing that's especially awful, who knows. But from what I saw, it has promise, that idea. Promise, not much. Honestly, I think this should have, like, they should have led Sunbreak with these things. Like, you're already in Master Rank. You're already able to fight Elder Dragons. Start with fighting Malzeno. Finally! Oh, don't make the whole thing stand up and be an Atal or something stupid like that. Wait, wasn't that the whole Citadel? So that area's gone now. So when we go back, we are retconning the fact that this happened. Oh no! It monster! Hey, he keeps his head low to the ground, so my hammer's gonna do well. This is so Japanese. How can we? It's impossible! Of course. This guy who can't move a muscle to save his life. I can't really gauge how big it is. That's how you yell. Turendura. Kill it in a cutscene. That'd be so funny. Oh, of course it's related to the other guys with that jaw thing. It's the cumulative of the third Pokemon Legendary. I can't look at that guy with a straight face because he's nothing but a straight face. Oh, God. Kill it. Let it die off screen. Gotta say, I'm kind of underwhelmed with the way it looks. Man, I hate these characters so much. We move with water wheels. I hope there's little hamsters running in it too. Hey, he actually had an expression! Did you see that? The man emoted! Oh. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Knock him back down. I'm so underwhelmed with that thing. But, oh well. It's kinda, it's whatever. Like, Malzeno to me feels like more of a precipice of a final boss. That thing just kinda looked like I fought that before. I don't know. So yeah, that was the thing. Whatever it was. Yeah. Oh, hey, is it really that big? Like, I got no idea of the scale. Like, if it's enormous, maybe it's gonna feel completely different, but still. Yeah, I don't know yet. Am I allowed to go fight that now, or, Furion, I'm glad to see you're safe. Now, back to our visual novel crap. So that was the hunting ship you'd built at the capital? Yes, as the people of Komura were about to remake it in time. What on earth is that? The Archdemon of the Abyss. We talked about it before, right? The demon that rises up from the underground to destroy us all! Destroy us all! Destroy us all! Ages ago, people in the kingdom reported a ferocious bellowing coming from the deep beneath them. That's where the story started. Back when the Admiral was a boy, his home place was, we call the Citadel today, was attacked by Malzeno. People heard those small bellowing sounds then too, right? Animal rising up from the bowels of the earth. But I can go back and refight Malzenos. So, like, it's a species and there's a bajillion of them. Like, It's not that hard to write a Monster Hunter story. It really isn't. I swear. I think they choose not to. Or I'm sticking to my theory. This is one very lonely person in the office in the back who's just like typing out a fanfic with no editor and pasting into the game, and everybody else is focusing on like the graphics and the programming and every other aspect of the game. And then they just like ship it and go like, all right, who did the story again? And they're like, oh, it's too late now. Oh, God. As the rumbling proceeded, Malzeno circled above as if waiting for something. No link was proven, but in my mind I was sure that the Archdemon was real and that it was connected to Malzeno. Well, of course it was, because you heard it, right? So when I became Admiral, I told Her Majesty and Bar I ordered the ship's construction. You've been proven right this time, Archdemon. So hold on. Just on a premise, he took, like, who knows how much the accumulative of the dwindling humanity's tax dollars to build a ship that, let I remind you, barely made the monster retreat. Okay? I'd be so mad. Be like, my children are starving, and my stupid monarchy wants a bigger yacht that shoots bigger cannons. And you've been proven right this time, even though my family is starving and my father just died of dysentery. Is that the Curio's new host? More like its true host. The latest incident has answered a lot of questions. To start with, the mysterious craters weren't made by Malzeno at all, they were made by the Archdemon. When Malzeno, the Elder Dragon, really... See, it's the same story every frickin' game. I'm so sick of this. It's like... They're like, okay, there's this really big thing that's causing problems in this place that I live. You should go fight it. By the way, it's the only one of its kind, but not really. You can fight an entire species later. You defeat the thing, and they're like, oh, hold on. That wasn't it. It was actually this other thing that was much bigger and lives beneath the earth. But it's every single game. Except the first one. Except the first one. It was all just a gigantic turf war, basically. One that the rest of us got dragged into, but they didn't fight it out right away. The Archdemon never surfaced before, so we all assumed the craters were Malzeno's doing, but come on, look at the size of them. So you're calling out, in hindsight, how stupid you all were, when we've been saying it all along. Am I getting that right? Carry over the Archdemon's parting shot against Malzeno. They were left to feed on the surface before returning to their true host. I see. Whatever. Right now, it's gotten all that energy from the Curio's, so there's no telling how powerful it is now. The kingdom has never been a threat. I mean, it's nearly wiped it out twice. And now its number one enemy is out of the picture. You see, the pronouns were throwing me off. Like, are we talking about the kingdom or are we talking about the monster there? Once again, I'm telling you, there's no editor in this team. All our new ship did was buy us some time. If that thing surfaces, we are toast. We mustn't give in fear. With HamsterBomb's help, haven't we overcome impossible odds already, just as Kimura had to? I would say no. Honestly, I think that Fiorane's a bigger help than I ever was. I just got a boom boom hammer. HamsterBomb the Oh, shut up with that! We need you to stoke the flames of your... Oh my god, it's so Japanese! Do your damn research, Japan! God! The guild has informed us that they have given the Archdemon the name oh my god, here we go again. Gaiasmagorm? Gaismagorm? Gaismagorm. I'm just thinking, like, oh my god, I swear, like, so many of these monsters anymore are just, like, named by somebody with, like, a really bad speech impediment trying to, like, read the dictionary. With your help, we'll lay this devil to rest. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have found that so funny. I've sent the Chevaliers ahead to probe the area. Once there, they will serve as liaison with those of us on the surface. Before that fiend finds its way back to the surface, we must make the ship, or take the ship to the crater and finish it. Let's move. This time, for the last time, we'll destroy the dark evil under our feet and let the light of the kingdom once more something or other. I must have missed a word. I don't really care. All right. Oh. Well, I guess we're fighting that next time, and welcome, Angel X. We are going to be taking on that thing, I think, in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like the videos and subscribe for more. I will see you guys in the next and maybe the last episode of Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Booyah. If we're lucky, it's the last. Guys, Magorm. I like the way you phonetically spelled that out. I'm going to try and catch up on some comments really quick. We will go fight this immediately. Also, since our hub filled up, we will cycle if you guys want to. Just let a moderator know in the comments. And by a moderator, I mean Cameron French. He is playing right now as Mortis, so make sure you get his attention down there. Satan? I'm here to convince you to do so. Have you seen Pacific Rim? Yeah, I've seen Pacific Rim. If this is Japan's idea of Pacific Rim, I'm gonna laugh. Oh. I wasn't a big fan of that movie. I think there were, like, 2 different characters that, for, like, 2/3 of the film I thought were one character because I never saw them on screen at the same time and their actors looked very similar. Like a 40-year-old white dude with a buzz cut. There's 2 that look identical in Pacific Rim. And I don't know, weird thing to talk about Pacific Rim. Like, of all things, that's what I remember about Pacific Rim. Hold on, let me apply the water brakes, that low-res 2D gif of an explosion. No! He's bigger than Narwa, he's pretty big. Yeah, he's massive. I'll give you a size comparison, but I think I'll figure it out. A kaiju in a gothic European setting. See where the game fell short? What honestly should have been the final boss of a European setting would have been a European dragon. Akin to, like, Fatalis, but you can make your own. Like, a Lao Shan Lung, honestly, would have been, like, a perfect conclusion to this. Like, redo the Lao Shan Lung fight. That could have been very, very well done, and thematically, it's perfect. I'm joining this since it's going to be the final episode of your live stream of Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. It might be. I'm going to take a gander at what comes after this. I'm probably not going to film any of it, though. Okay, final boss time. I'm going to need to focus, so y'all really need to get my attention. Yeah, this thing is supposed to actually be this game's equivalent to Satan. That is so goddamn stupid. Guys, Magorm does require few brain cells. Also, I'm gonna assume I can upgrade my armor. No? Oh, was that like an in-between? That was an in-betweensy. Well, it's time to dance! I'm not gonna get in your way there, Cameron. I just don't want my doggo to be out of the way here. How do you do this? Let's... Really? You live on the West Coast? Or Southern Hemisphere. I don't know you. Though, there's no quadrant of South America that hits that time zone, does it? I'm not positive. I don't know. I wouldn't think like Brazil would, but maybe like in Chile or something. Anyway. Yeah, they move my gestures around. What's up with that? Face cam's frozen. What the heck? When did that happen? Hold on. Let me... Oh, come on now. I'm still... Well, at least I'm stuck smiling. When I went out, at least I went out enjoying myself. And, now it's just gone. Is it gonna come back? Can it? Well, that's not right. There I am. Not too long ago. Hopefully it wasn't when we were filming. I can say I know one DLC monster off the top of my head that you would be happy to see back that you don't know about or suspected is back. Well, people already, like, spoiled and told me certain ones aren't, so I'm a little bummed about that, but we'll see. What a big smile! I will be big smiles right now for this episode because it's the last of the series, and I haven't even edited a single goddamn one of them yet. Oh, my eyes, I got double vision. Oh, alright. Let's do this. Hello, Internet! I'm HamsterBomb, and you guys are back for some more Monster Hunter Rise! Windbreak. This is the final boss, guys! I get to end the game! I haven't even edited a single episode of this yet as of this recording, by the way. I've wanted nothing to do with this game. I've touched it only for the bare minimum amount of time that I absolutely had to, and this might finally be the last time. Though, after this urgent quest, which we revealed after the last quest we just did, we will be unlocking Master Rank 6 and have a bunch of new monsters that I can technically fight, though I really am not feeling it. Honestly, at the end of this, I am looking forward to taking this cartridge out of my system and never playing it again. And I get to review it. And boy, this single fight has to be overwhelmingly incredible, because if it's not, there's no saving this game. That review is gonna be savage. Speaking of which, he's not in this game. Anyway, I am using what I've been using before, my random mismatched armor that I happen to have up to this point, which you can kind of see. Let me guess if I can even figure this out. Lunagarn head, Rathalos chest, Magma Marshmallow, hammer, the arms are Malzeno, and the waist and legs are, Espinas. That's his name? Yep, the Frontier dude. So, we're gonna go fight, a big thing today. It's gonna happen, I guess. Yep. Don't know if I need anything in particular. This is my first time ever seeing this thing. In fact, the very first time I ever laid eyes on this beast, it was the last cutscene minutes ago in this recording in the last episode. So, let's see. And also, that cutscene kind of didn't do its scale any justice. Considering this illustration, if we scroll far enough to it, which we didn't, we will see it's really, really large. And, related to, those other things, or the Narwa and, I don't remember their names. The other stupid Elder Dragons, the Circles guys, came rushing here in a desperate attempt to survive. Is this just a ballista fight? Do not just make this a ballista fight. Why are there two different cutscenes? Oh, one's for the area. I still kind of liked the idea that these leeches were the actual final boss. Like, you fight a swarm, but instead it's just this thing, which is really just like a symbiotic hive, I meant to say. It looks so goofy. I mean, I love the multiple jaw thing, but I also like xenomorphs, so it's not like it's new. He should have squished his toe. Guys, Mugorm. Alright. Begin quest. Hey, look, it just starts us with one of these maxed out silly birds. Oh my god. And I'm still taking the stinking bullets. Is there anything here to... I guess not. Well, somebody's got a Niskirgo. Oh, right. I'm gonna take these now. Is this a gun? Oh, he's just down there. I see. So he's actually loaded. Preparing firing support. Ready to unleash hell on your signal. Yeah, sure. Oh, no, you actually have to... But it was loaded. I saw it. Why? Let me jump. Demons belong in fairy tales. Okay, yeah, it's actually quite large. I like the useless back legs. That's something that a creature that actually evolved and wasn't just some silly fantasy would have. Anyway. Oh my god, it's already down. I'm gonna try and get to the head real quick. Those claws are so goofy. I think that's the only thing I really think about him is goofy. And his colors are super wonked out. Well... maybe I can break these little claws. I don't know. Here I go. Just kind of swinging. Just calling it. He's going to have a really obnoxious nuke attack that's going to make everyone half the Farcaster. Bam. 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 And I missed the big boom. So, It's technically got 6 limbs, which is kind of neat. Also, just calling it, it's going to have a second phase that's going to look completely different. Because that's just like par for the course anymore. This does not appear to be a weak spot in any semblance of the name. Relying on Curio? What a pathetic creature. Is it, though? I don't even see a single one. Say whatever you like, lady. They are not here. Oh, there they are. But they're not doing anything. They're just watching. There are stands. They're just like the crowd. And the crowd goes wild! I want them to, like, chant. Oh my god, that'd be so funny. Can you... What was that? Did he just, like, tell, Gravity to shut up? Oh. Oh. Oh, that's not good. The fragments exploded. Okay. What exploded? Dragonator! Reload number 3. Something broke already. And boom. Woo! Bam! Wonder where the Dragonator even is. Whoa! Hey, look, I can do it! I can do it! See? A mighty attack! That knocked off an even bigger fragment. Oh, it drew the shards that are growing on its back into its mouth, which caused it to go blow uppy. Pull the lever for fire support. Yeah, sure. Did he just do a Tigrex roar? Because that actually hurts. Like, that actually hurts. Wonder what that was. Alright. Oh, that just made him flinch. That did not make him fall down. Okay. Oh, well, nope, never mind. Here we go. Actual phase 2, where he's going to do some new thing. Yup. Actually use them and do something. Ooh, tell me it's dead and we're fighting a zombie the whole time. Or it'd be hysterical if the game actually ended, though. Where's the ballista? Okay. Oh, yeah, oh, it's just doing the Metroid Prime thing where you gotta keep chasing it lower and lower. Yeah, we should sharpen. Didn't really get a good look at the area. Just looks like more of the Citadel. Nice waterfall. It's become more devilish. Yeah, well, of course. Are those supposed to be the bugs? Because they sure don't look like the bugs. I don't know where I'm supposed to stand here. I don't have any semblance of what this thing does. Though it's making me think, you know what'd be fun to fight in here? It would be a Gogmazios. That would be fun. Gogmazios is cool. This guy's fine. He's fine. He's a little too over the top for me, but that's the whole game. I accept that, you know. Man, those are some big hands. I feel like I'm not doing anything by attacking that, but I'm a little nervous of his face right now, because that's where all the attacks go. That's where the big scary things are. Yeah, I'm useful. Oh, God. Woo! That didn't hurt, actually. You know, if he falls here, he's gonna be in the water. Oh, no, not the whetstone. Hey, you know what? Just realized something. If you were sharpening when he was pulling you... Oh my god, his tail came off. Is that the sucky sucky? I cannot identify these moves. I don't know if I should trust the game to let me carve that later. Oh god, here it goes. Nope. Ballista supplies incoming, headed down towards the drop point. I was expecting a nuke. I don't know any of his moves here. I kind of like that we have another monster that's effectively using the Acantor style. Oh my god. Oh my god, and then it turns into one of those goofy, I'm just kind of watching this. Oh my god. What were those called? Rampages. It's a freaking rampage fight. Oh my god. There's no place in our kingdom for this. Oh, we're trying to stop him. Sure. Are we, like, needing to drop him? Is he just trying to escape from us? What's going on here? Okay. Oh, okay. Sure. I guess that's an attack. Whatever. We'll have to wait for the next round of supplies. Because, of course, we have to have some thematic reason why those ballistas are gone. So dumb. Yeah, I'll take a canter any day over this thing. This thing is just silly. This is just a final boss for the people who want Monster Hunter to be an anime game. Which this is, like, by far the most anime of them all, so. Games, not this monster. I don't know which of the monsters in this have been the most over-the-top ridiculous. But this guy's close. I don't know, I think Circle's Dragon might have been worse than this. In terms of, like, just sheer stupidity. Oh, God. Uh-oh, the sucky sucky! Oh, just to scrape me on the ground? I'm surprised, he actually didn't even hit that hard. Oh, okay. It's a Dire Morales slash Elatrion move! But it only attacks nearby. I think Xenojiva stole it too. So if the tail's already off, my big job is to get to his face. Make it. Boom! Ow. Or be an idiot and jump right into his attack. Yeah. And the camera's panning back, so that's not good. Oh, it stopped my healing. That's all that did. You going back up? Yeah, if he's gonna go back up, I guess it's just time to shoot him some more. That's so silly. This is so silly. Guys, this is so freaking stupid. This isn't a fight. Who thinks this is fun? My God, come on. This is so damn goofy. I hope I'm not the only one who finds this extremely underwhelming. I didn't expect the final boss of a Monster Hunter game to actually be point at it and hold down A, but here we are. I should check if I got any texts. You know, get some water, get a drink. I think I will. Oh, wait, never mind. Time for a boom boom. Oh, ow. Got me anyway. Everybody else got out of the way. Ooh, attack up butterflies, because they just exist near here. Man, will I have some words with this game when I review it. It set ablaze, it is truly a demon! Right, because we've never seen any monster that used fire before. I tried to get out of the way, but it didn't quite work there. Ooh, actually, let's drink this anyway. And bonkskis. What an inspiration to watch you fight. Yeah, sure. Butter me up. We all know we need lots of that butter. Monster Hunter is 50% butter. Come on back down. We got a problem. The ballista aren't ready yet. Uh-huh. So, I'll end you attack. Yeah, let's just poke the tail for a bit. Oh, yeah, I totally got it. That was good. What? Tell me she's dead. Tell me she's dead. No. How did she just anime jump up there? What is this, freaking Attack on Titan? Oh my God. I miss actual Monster Hunter. Oh. At least, like, the creature's base design isn't awful. And neither was Malzeno, for the record. It's just all the mechanics and what this game is doing, it's pissing me off. Now what? Oh, is that the sucky sucky? No. That did, like, nothing. Oh. What are those? Those are little suns. Oh, God. Time to run. I'd rather not. Okay, just blow the room up, I guess. And time for more face action. By that, I mean foot action. How about this foot? He's got a bit of a thorny foot fetish. And that was the end of that. Well. Can I? The sun will shine and show the way. You've proven yourself a true hero, and I can finally take this out of my Switch and never play it again. I broke the sun. Finally. That was underwhelming. Okay, so, like, the actual fight itself is fine. Like, him blasting fire and you know, stomping around like a giant, you know, Acanter. Sure, Acanter has already done that back in Freedom Unite, and honestly, I think it was a little more interesting. But half of this guy's fight is him climbing up the walls, and then goofily out of the sky, a bunch of, like, 4 Gatling guns, one for each hunter, all appear in a line, so you all stand up and hold the A button while pointing it, while we just slowly watch it come back down after an extremely easy-to-dodge attack. Sigh. And then, yeah, you jump a mile into the air just to knock him down single-handedly, because apparently you can do that. Even though, like, one little scratch from one of those bugs before was enough to, like, incapacitate Fiorine for, like, half of the Sunbreak story. Yet, for, like, no explicable reason, we're all fine. We can all fight this thing, no problem. Yeah, they were the actual issue here. Maybe. Who knows? Pick it back up and round 2 it as a zombie. No? No. So it's a mother brain situation. They couldn't have all been, like, on their last legs like that. That's just silly. Ugh, my God. This is so damn corny. Fly away. I genuinely hope I never see you again. You still need a haircut. Oh, shut up. Dead silence. Oh my God. Every time. Oh, there's your disgusting filter. That's what it actually looked like. Me bonking him on the toe. I bonked him on the toe and he died. Your ugly ass filter. I'm so sorry. I can't. Oh my God. I can't. I am going to tear this game a new anus when I review it. Oh my God. I already knew when playing the demo that I wasn't gonna like this game. It was just gonna be... It already kind of played like Generations, and I was disappointed. I didn't think it would be so bad. Oh, God, that really is it. That is truly the end of this. Now, of course, there's monsters that I can see after this point, but, like... Oh. Any excuse to never play this again. Any excuse. Any excuse. From this point on, if I see that this particular team who was responsible for Frontier and Generations and Rise Sunbreak, I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to play it. There are so many other great games to play. If you're interested in Monster Hunter, you really like Monster Hunter, even if you came to my channel because you watched me playing Monster Hunter, you clearly then we have similar tastes then. Don't play these. They're making good ones. It's the other. There's 2 Monster Hunter teams. Don't be fooled that this is just like the new Monster Hunter. This is what it's like now. Monster Hunter World and Iceborne Iceborne was kind of co-developed by this team. But for the most part, World is like their core team, and they're more than likely working on Monster Hunter 6 right now. So, just wait for that. I was gonna wait for that, honestly, but you guys were whining and wanted to see me play this. I hope you're happy. The story has ended. I played it. Finally. I'm not doing it again. I will not budge, no matter how much you whine. Because this fan base has gotten so toxic. So toxic. With this, this split of the Generations and the Rise fanboys. Like, oh, it runs so counter to everything that the series succeeded well at. Ugh. It's so over the top. It's so anime. It's so... Oh, God. There's so many problems. It's going to take me a long time to figure out how to actually concisely condense all of the problems of this game in a single review. I've even said throughout this series, as I was recording the episodes, I don't know how I'm going to get through this whole, like, video. It's going to be gargantuan. You can tell, like, I kind of like a game if I review it and playing with myself if the review's kind of short, you know? But the more problems there are, the more I have to say. You know, it takes very little time to say that you love something, you know, and justify why, as opposed to saying you don't like something and explaining why. Because there are so many blind defenders to these kind of games, no matter what. And they are going to fight tooth and nail because another person has the audacity of having an opinion that's different than their own. It's ridiculous. My God. This was... Ugh. If nobody told me anything about the Universal Monsters thing, I might have thought that this would be a little better, but, like, it's so poorly researched. Like, even just the theme of knights is so barely tapped into. It's I would almost argue it isn't at all. I was wearing layered armor this whole time trying to fool myself like a clown in a circus that I'm actually in a different place than I actually am. Oh, I don't even know how to go about combining all of the things that I thought were so bad. So I guess if anything, let's just talk about that fight in particular. I'm just comparing it to, like, just compare it to other Elder Dragons you've already faced, okay? Don't you hate it in, like, the Zor Magdaros fight when you're yanked out of the fight and all of a sudden you just have to go into ballistas? Everyone complained about that. Nobody liked that. Because, like, sure, it looks cinematic the first time you do it, but after that, you're just like, come on now, let's get a move on. Hurry up. But, no, that was half of this fight, going back and forth and back and forth. It's like, not even letting you just do it the one time. You have to do it like 4 times throughout that one fight. And they, like, fall from the ceiling. And then just, like, it's just as stupid as the rampages. It's so video gamey and so corny and... There's, like, zero immersion to this game. I think that's what the problem is. Is this for people who don't care whatsoever about video game immersion? They are just solely in it for the mechanics. If you absolutely love customizing what your attacks are in your very specific loadout, whatever, this game's for you. I don't care for that kind of stuff. Did it just, like... The music and the picture stopped at the same time. There's just singing now. This game is so unpolished. Or, I would just say mismanaged. I don't know if it's the same directors doing this. I need to, like, seriously look that up and see, like, who's responsible for doing this to Monster Hunter? Because, honestly, at this point, anything that this team does, I'm not touching it. Not anymore. This is, as bad as the new Pokemon games, except there's no light in the Pokemon games. There's no good way to go, you know, like the other good ones to play that are coming out. Legends was almost that, but Monster Hunter has the World team. So That's why this is so disappointing. You know, like, I know they can do really well. I know they can. That's one of my favorite games. 4 Ultimate, 3 Ultimate. These are some of my favorite video games I've ever played. That's why it hurts me so much to see them take a dump on my favorite series. Well, one of my favorite series. It's in my top 10, for sure. I love a lot of games. Please tell me the music just kind of stops preemptively and listen to silence for the rest of this. Oh, no. Just play Proof of a Hero. Whatever. I'm going to try and catch up on some comments because I am so glad this is finally over. I can take this stupid game out of my system. Toss it. I guess if, there's literally no saving the game after this point. Like, no matter what they add, no matter who they put in this, the damage is done. You know, its storytelling was abysmal. Its characters were just the worst. The graphics were alright. See, like, I guess I'm not getting into comments. I'm going to try and wrap up my segments I do when playing with myself. Like, the graphics are alright. They're pretty good for the Switch, but, like, there's a lot of, like, super flashy effects that kind of ruin it, and then, like, the elemental blights on monsters looks awful. There's a few things that just look terrible. The user interface is horrible in this game compared to the past ones. Like, nothing is where you would think it is. The gameplay, of course, that's what I'm so torn with, that I'm going to have to talk at length about. The new monster designs, for the most part, are acceptable. They're fine. I do have some problems with some, as I've mentioned throughout the series, but for the most part, they're fine. And the music. It's maybe the first, I guess Generations did it too. I was going to say the first Monster Hunter game where the majority of the new tracks are bad. And even more so is the problem. This has not been a problem before, but the remixes of the old music is, like, really bad. Now, there were a couple in World that I didn't like as much, like Zinogre, for example. It just felt like it didn't have the same impact that it did on the 3DS. Like, the music just didn't sound as good. I don't know. Now, that is just completely arbitrary in my opinion. It's kind of hard to describe, you know, something as aesthetic as that. But, this one, it just threw, like, chanting choruses in everything. And it doesn't fit for everything. This game is just sloppy. That's the only word that I think it describes it. It is sloppy. Honestly, I feel like this game, after completing all of it, was quickly scrapped together after the Monster Hunter Capcom team was extremely butthurt. No doubt after developing Monster Hunter World to be a PlayStation game, which they later ported to PC, abandoning Nintendo after they've been with them since the Wii. And, of course, they decide to back out right when Nintendo releases one of their best consoles they've ever made. Best-selling, of course, is really what it is. Meaning that the install base for a new Monster Hunter game would have been colossal. But instead, they didn't do it. And playing this, they could have ported Rise to this. Or, not Rise. They could have ported World to this. They could have done it. But, look at all these testers! One of you should have spoken up! But yeah, they could have done it, but instead try to develop a new thing, specifically for the Switch, and have the other Monster Hunter team do it. Now, I know they were working at this in conjunction. They were trying to have another one, but you know they had to rush this thing out for the Switch because the game released unfinished. It released quickly because they were trying to rake in tons of Switch money. Then they got to drag you along with their DLC that has to release far later after they've patched in the rest of the game. Meaning, once the servers go down, this game is perpetually unfinished because they chose to release it like that. Capcom. Oh. Well, what did I get after waiting through that laundry list of people who should be ashamed of themselves? Though, people worked very hard in developing these games. It is a tremendous amount of work to develop a video game, especially in this day and age, and release it on multiple platforms. However, this is more of a direction problem that the producer and the director need to get on. Do not agree with it at all. She's wearing freaking high heels. Oh my god. And here I am with my ridiculous custom armor loadout. Thank you for playing. Yeah, you got it. Thank you for watching and being a good sport in the comments. There's that guy. Yeah, you can see it's like physically large. Oh, now it's taping to the back of this? How come it didn't just load properly then? If it's one scroll. I don't know, man. So like here, like this art is a lot better. How come they didn't redo the icons for the area for the theme? It's because the theme they weren't committed to. That's what I'm telling you. This is all unpolished and unfinished. Outstanding work. Thanks for your help. The threat to the kingdom is no more. I want to express my gratitude. Blah, blah, blah. Curio lost their host. They should slowly die. Not overly convincing. The real pest is Curio, and the rest of the threat has been completely eliminated because, of course, they're still going to be out there and it doesn't make any sense. Suck the life out of that Anjanath. I guess it was some kind of homing instincts kicking in. Maybe this is aggressive. Maybe it can happen again. I don't know why they're not going for humans. They went for the small monsters, so don't tell me that they wouldn't go for the humans. Here it's all quiet in Komora, so I ask you to stay here in Elgato if you don't mind. Of course, it's... I believe it's just new quest to believe your attention. That's one thing that we want to run and do before this ends, because at least for the finale, I want to run over there and confirm there was nothing of note outside of the quest that you have to unlock, of course. Blah, blah. Master rank cap is now 10. La, la, la. Shut up! Oh, I gotta push B? I was pushing A through the rest of this, and they switched it to B. After unlocking a master rank limit, committing master rank quest will raise your master rank. Yep, I figured. Alright, lady, what do you got? So, in this rank, we have Guy's Magworm, 2 Rajang, 2 Basil Juice, Kushal and Espinoza, Gormagal, Chameleos. Are you kidding me? There's not even a new boss! I waited this whole time! You have to grind to get the... Oh my god. Oh my god, this game! Now I'm done. That's it. I'm done. Let's play something good next time. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like the videos and subscribe for more. I will see you all in the next actual quality video game that I choose to play for you guys. See ya. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Yuck. Yuck. I missed, a lot of comments, I know. Sorry about that. I'll try and scroll quickly. Okay, Alex, if you're really going to stop here, do you want us to just tell you what the post-game consists of? At least, like, see my reaction when Cameron pulls them up quest by quest. So, Cameron, how about you do that? Or can I see them all if I go into the events? That'd be better. Because it'd be faster. Now throw the game like a frisbee. These people are still in my lobby. Cameron posted a quest. Yeah, Cameron, let me know. Is it faster if I just go through the events instead? Let's see. Seething Basil Juice? Well, of course. that one's an obvious one. Same for, like, Stygians and Ogre and, you know, the subspecies, I assume. Oh, he's just gonna go through them. Gold Rathian, Silver Rathalos. Yeah, these are the obvious ones. Don't spoil unless you ask. They have actually made it clear porting World to Switch would be borderline, if not straight up impossible. Yeah, you realize this game's running in the same engine. Slay and Amatsu. Didn't we already... Oh yeah, someone spoiled him a long time ago. Unfortunately. Oh my god. God damn this stupid game. Lucent Nargacuga. That thing is such a bad fight. What's going on? Who has the stupid Amatsu up here? Flaming Espinos. I don't even care. Final boss is so intense. I once beat that archdemon in solo and clear. It was so scary that I feel like I weren't able to clear. He added something and took it away. Scorn Magnamalo. Can I just stay here? I don't care what that is, honestly. It'll just keep popping up. Violet Mizutsun. Whatever. So everything's subspecies, basically. Some are new, but who cares? I would like to see World of maybe Monster Hunter 6 or whatever was switched to. It very likely is. There's a lot of rumors about that. He posted that one twice. And someone's smacking on my door. Luckily, I'm not recording right now. Hello. Are you getting ready to go trick or treat?
Are you coming with us?
What?
Are you coming with us?
Ooh, you're right. I can.
You beat the end of the game, right?
I can. It'd be a short stream, but at least I'd be able to do it. Yeah. I can do it. What time is it? Starts 1?
It starts at 2. We were gonna leave soon to get there early.
Leave what?
Leave probably like 1:15 or so to get there early.
Okay, just give me a little bit.
Are you beating another monster?
I hope not.
Well, how about we show everybody?
No, I'm trying to... Okay, you wanna show everyone your Halloween costume? Yeah, you picked your Halloween outfit this year. Who are you for Halloween? You're Ash. Yeah. You're a Pokemon trainer? And you got your Pokemon backpack for getting all your candy for Halloween? What do we say for Halloween? Trick or treat. And then what do we say after they give you candy? Happy Halloween. We say thank you. Thank you and happy Halloween.
Thank you. Happy Halloween.
Much better. Yeah. Are you ready to get a lot of candy today?
Yes.
Yes.
She's been ready to go for like 2 hours. She keeps asking me if we're leaving yet.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, Dad is just looking at the list of the rest of the monsters in this game. And he's gonna go. He got credit, so he's allowed to stop now. Ugh. I assume that's finally an icon for chaotic gore. It looks pretty bad though, if that's what it is. I said this was the RE engine, Kerm, I know. My point was saying the RE engine's running on here. Is an NPC to talk to, they give you the new monster? What do you mean, the new monster? I can relate, did the same with Whirl and first made it, miserable for me. Afflicted Lagombi? Yep, so Afflicted is its new thing, even though they're the same. Level 300? What the heck does that mean? Risen Kushala Daora? Oh, Risen just means they've overcome it. Risen Crimson Glow Valstrax. That is one monster's name. My god. So the main gimmick of this is afflicted monsters that are affected with the Curio and explode if you don't attack it hard enough. Afflicted monsters are like Frenzy and Hyper rolled into one. As someone who despises Hypers, they're light. Risen Teostra. Risens are actually pretty good, in my opinion. Now you'll see this game's equivalent to Arc-Tempereds. I see that. Completely unique movesets and stuff. Good challenge. Oh my god, she's the very best like no one ever was. She absolutely is. She's gonna get all the candy. I'm glad I'll actually get a chance to go with her, because I thought I wouldn't get a chance today. So I am going to make this my last, that was my last hunt. I will have to go after this. Just wait until we see the rest of these stupid things. Another version of Malzeno, of course, whatever. They do that every time. These are just all the predictables. It's just like, the only actual new monsters in here, for a player who is playing this for the first time, was Velkhana and Amatsu. And I have fought both of them in other games. So, you didn't pull up Silver Rathalos yet, or if you did, I didn't see it, so... Oh, there's another quest here. Oh, I see. I don't know what the levels mean. If someone can explain the levels. It's best you don't know what Afflicteds are. I'd like to know, because I see levels there, and it makes me a little, angry already. Wait. Hold on. That middle Rathian is the deviant one, isn't it? You have to grind Afflicted investigations until you unlock the new monsters? No. Oh my god. Why'd you bother with the Silver Rathalos? Of course he's here. Satoshi is the Japanese name version of Ash Ketchum from Pokemon anime. Where'd that even come from? What? I was looking around like, did someone say that somewhere? Okay. Primordial Malzeno is Malzeno without the Curio. Okay. It's an endless ladder to nowhere, purely there if you want it. Nope. There's an entire upgrade level for afflicted weapons. Don't care. Volcana's trash in this game. I didn't really care for him in Iceborne. Primordial is actually brutal as heck. Okay. Fine. That's the Apex Rathian. I thought so. I hated it. It's guild quests from 4U, randomized and increased in difficulty each completion. Everwood isn't a thing, though, so it's not the same thing. There are investigations called anomaly quests that go from levels 1 to 300. Oh. Oh my god. That's ridiculous. So, what does, Scorned Magna Marshmallow and, whatever the Glow Valstrax, what are the monster subspecies quirks in the Espinas? What are their quirks compared to the normal ones? Because I am not willing to actually play any more of this game. And, yeah. Assuming that's it, I'm gonna take a look through, Come on, for crying out loud, the freaking menus in this game are so bad. Event quests. Master rank. Furious Rajang, of course. Afflicted monsters are like a bad breed between Temperates, Hypers, and 4U Apexes. Yeah, I mean, from what I saw from the Luna Garon, it was pretty underwhelming. And that's even saying, like, I was expecting it to be a Tempered or Hyper monster, which both are painfully stupid. Seething Basil Juice, Crimson Glow Valstrax, and Furious Rajang. How to describe it, probably just watch a YouTube video. Well, I don't care that much. You know, YouTube, don't have to hunt that new added monsters. You know, you don't have to. Oh, I'm not hunting them. I assure you, that's the end. I am not playing any further. As I know, in Cigar Magala. That's like, see, if the stinking mechanics of this game weren't so invasive and crappy, that would be a really cool fight. Too much HP, you gotta hit certain parts to knock them out of their state. So it's a frickin' hyper monster. They nuke when enraged for too long, of course. Hits too frickin' hard, yaggity smaggity. Yeah. They're a good breed. Fierce Rajang has a mechanic where he breaks the wire bug restraints. Honestly, everything should. If anything is, like, nearby, the wire bug should just, like, snap instantly. Boy, howdy am I underwhelmed with this game. Well, that is a darn shame. What's that, like, what's Violet Mizutsune? Like, I want to know, like, what did this subspecies get? Furious Rajang is definitely not as tanky as Hyper. The higher level in the quest to go, the harder they hit and the more HP they get. Yep, that's... Of course they do. It's just to make the game grind on forever, which is not my goal in Monster Hunter games that I don't enjoy. You know, like, the base mechanics are the core of the game is the most important part. They have to be engaging, and if they're not, I have no drive to want to put check marks on all these things, because I don't respect the game enough to want to actually go through it. So, yeah. Kind of stinks. There's a lot of event quests they put in here. Oh, and when an afflicted monster explodes, it's a guaranteed stun. Risen Elder Dragon is horrible, and hard, especially Risen Velstrax. You will totally get destroyed so hard. He uses fire bubbles. By the way, they give Furious his 2-armed Apex Rock Throw. Bazzoon, but Fire and Frontier. It's a rare species, and everyone answers in a slightly different way. Of course it's a rare species in Bazzoon. Like, that was the only thing that was apparent. Scorn Magna Marshmallow. Like, is that just more explosions? Or maybe, I don't care. Flaming Espinos, I guess he's water type. Silver Rathalos, of course. Hunt all monsters, Rajang, Juratotus. Here you go, here's your real event quest everybody's going after these days at Juratotus. Slay all monsters, hunt all monsters, hunt all monsters. Well, okay, so, wait, so Green Nargacuga is not in the game, but you have Lucent. What? Flaming Espinos is the same as normal, but you get defense down instead of paralysis in his Toxic Flames. That's it? Like, that's it? Okay. If you say so, Kern. It just seems to me like it's just more arc-tempered crap, and like, you can do so much better than that, but it's just grindy crap. I don't care for any of that. Scorn Magnamalo is just normal on steroids, more spikes, and he hits harder. So it's not... lame. I mean, Green Nargacuga is also a lame one, too, but I just think it's really strange. Like, you have regular one here, and Lucent back for what feels like a really long time. Actually, I don't know the last time we fought Lucent. Was Lucent in Generations? Because otherwise he would be stuck in the 3 Ultimate. Reasons are 100% Arc Tempereds, and I think Arc Tempereds are pretty lame, so yeah. He also lives in the tower and has a nuke and some combos. Of course he does. Risens are not all live Arc-Tempered, but fine. Yeah, sure. There's an Ogre. A mix of just a bunch of big Wyverns and Velkhana. Somnicants. Crimson Glow Valstrax, which, I guess he's just going to be one of those spikier hits harder kind of deviant things. Friends, you're just the same monster but slightly faster. Yeah, wait, do you mean the infected or whatever the curio things are? Slightly faster? Whatever. It's a good move for you to playing Stop Monster and Sunbreak. You're pretty kind of far behind since you started playing Rise a few months ago. What? What? Lucent hasn't been around since 3U. I thought so. I don't remember fighting him since 3 Ultimate. I have a feeling he's not going to be nearly as interesting there. This is the last page. Amatsu. I could have just gone through here. Scorn, Magnamalo, Primordial, Malzeno. And then basically it's the same. It's the same stinking quest, but it rewards like double. No, it's more than double. It's like quadruple the money. Garon. Oh my god, look at that stupid title. Gawoon. Grangulum. Oh my god. I can't with this game. I freaking can't. That actually looks like hell. Right there. That looks like hell. Monsters have the events of them juiced up. I'm sure they do. I'm not actually planning on fighting any of them. I was just pulling it up to say, alright, that's gonna do it for me. Wow. I gotta get going in a bit anyway. I actually get time to go trick-or-treating. I'm excited about that. I didn't think I would get to go with her today. I am not sure what we're going to get to stream next time. Thank you for joining me for the stream in terms of fighting Angel X Brandon and Cameron. It at least is done. Best thing I say right now is that it's done. And you can all look forward to a scathing review, to say the very least, of this abomination. Not next week. Next week's going to be a Hitbox episode. Today, you can check out the new Playing With Myself I just did. It is our Halloween special on Resident Evil 4. I do mention both versions in it, by the way. Primordial is the original fun against Gaius McWorm, and the Creo try to afflict him. For the record, I love Frenzied. I didn't even love Frenzy. I liked the idea that, like, Gormagala was... acting in an ecology that affected other monsters. That was what was neat about it. And that's like where the curio ends for me. Like, Goes and Valstrak has the same issue of variants and Iceborne, no base version. Wait, really? That's so stupid. I just realized, yeah, there was no base Valstrax. That's so stupid. My brain perceives Valstrax in this game as normal Valstrax. Apparently, why didn't they just call them that? Have a great Halloween. You guys as well. Why is this going to be insane? Yeah, Xavier, if you're gonna be like that, just don't watch it. Okay? You ever thought of that? What I meant to say is it's kind of good idea for you to stop playing Monster Hunter Sunbreak. Yeah, it is. I can now confidently say this is the worst Monster Hunter game I have ever played. It is genuinely worse than Generations Ultimate by a lot. And I actually think the PS2 game, which was probably like the next worst one, is substantially better than this in terms of its design. Substantially. Xavier Garon. Yeah, and go anyways. Yeah, sure. Yeah, Xavier, you can shut it. Nobody cares. Dude, I don't know. It's a weird decision. This comments will get removed anyway. Yep. I was thinking stop Monster Hunter Sunbreak. Yeah, the worst part about this, honestly, is actually the fan base. And Dr. Xavier, I'm going to call you out too. You're part of this. It's the people who keep continuously badgering me for my opinion on how I feel about a video game that I am playing by myself in my room. Like, get over yourselves. Get over yourselves. Should play Dose, by the way. It's great for masochism. See, I don't know. Like, I have so many other games I want to play, and, like, what I enjoy out of Monster Hunter, I can get out of other games, and I will patiently wait for the next one to come out. I'm, like, not a hyper fan or anything to want to, like, try and emulate that thing, you know, for the sake of it, but I mean, I can, like, watch some videos and do a little research on it just to say, like, I at least learned some more about it, but it's not something that is on my radar at all. Yeah, Xavier and Zija were problem children. There were many more. And a lot of them like to stay silent in the chat because they're too chicken to say something to my face when I'm live streaming, and they try and, like, write some snooty, backhanded, condescending comments after the stream's over. Children. Children. Can't wait for the opinion segment on each monster. Yes, that's actually one thing that I'm thinking is going to unfortunately make that episode especially long, because there's a lot of new ones. And, oh, crap. So, I am going to have to, like, watch some videos on the subspecies monsters, because they're technically new in name, so I will have to show a render of them, make a comment, move on. Can't wait to play with you when you eventually get to that PS5. Play Monster Hunter 6. Yeah, crossplay is basically guaranteed at this point. Yeah, so once Monster Hunter gets just announced, I'll finally be like, alright, finally there's enough games for me to justify getting this system, because I've been waiting so long for, like, enough to be on it. I don't even care what these dialogue balloons say. I'm done. Clearly, I didn't even want to listen to what the game had to play in my ears. I'm done. I'm done. Anyway, that is all the time I have for now. I'm going to go trick-or-treating with my toddler and have a good old time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like the videos and subscribe for more. I will see you guys in the next actual stream where we play something fun next week.